Bingo, here we go. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Friday, August 30th, 2024. Hello, Dick, Emma, Roger, Joe, Chip, and Sonny. Glad to have you guys here. I truly do hope you all have something fun planned for the 3-day weekend, something extra than you normally do. Take advantage of it, you know. You only get one of these a year. Labor Days. Hey, Ed, good morning. Ed's trying to sleep the entire day. Guys, I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I know Ed. All right, what do we have here? Look, we're actually up this morning a little bit off of Friday's close, so we're just hanging around in this box. So far, there is not a bearish big sign. There's a couple bearish small signs, such as, you know, you've got a bearish engulf here. Hey, that makes you wonder. We can't seem to break out of the top. That makes you wonder. But if that makes you wonder, it should make you wonder that we can't seem to break out of the bottom as well. You can't have one without the other. So that's working. It looks like price is just moving sideways. Where the bears will come in is if we have follow through of this big bearish engulf over here to the left from the right. Okay, so if we have follow through pretty much below that red line, pretty much below the trend indicator now, down there, that will be follow through from or to with the bearish engulf here. So these are all inside days. These are all what I consider inside days of that candle. And so far, the bulls are holding us up. We cannot argue with the trend still being intact. Price still above the T-line. T-line still above the trend indicator. I know it's getting wobbly up here, and I know there's an awful lot of people getting very, very nervous, but we do not have that sell signal yet. So if you're buying puts on the SPY, you may be the smartest cat in the world. You really might be. But what you're doing is buying a guess. There's no, I can't think of any logical reason to do that. So what we're looking for now is, if it wants to dance sideways, that's fine. It could do that. It could do that all next week. But eventually we're looking for a target of this 575 up here. As we move sideways, the trend indicator will be climbing here. And the closer we get to that trend. Here, let's do this. Let's just take that trend indicator and just stretch it out, lengthen it up, just like that. See how we're moving into trend here? Just keep an eye on that. So that's one of the big things I'll be doing. Qs, they're making me nervous. There's no question about it. They're making me a little nervous. Nothing but weakness from this bearish engulf, nothing but weakness. And you see we have broke down, so this has confirmed. Right now, it looks like we may slide down a little bit. This morning, the bulls that woke up early, they're trying to scrap for a little piece of food in here. Let's see if they can get it. If they do, it could start to turn things around a little bit. But I think we're going to have a little patience and watch that little bugger and see if that candle can pop up. But right now, we've got ourselves a little bearish problem here if it continues to that downside. IWM, I think, has acted absolutely wonderful. IWM is rocking. Nice run up, made a high, pulled back, trying to make another high now, doing what it should be doing. Price is above the T-line. T-line's above the trend indicator. The trend is intact. Trend is intact. So I'm going to say overall, the bulls have the game. If you take a look at the T21.23 on the 60-minute, we're still bullish here. Price is above the T-line. T-line is above the trend indicator. Over here on the 15-minute, last night or yesterday afternoon, we did get a little bit of selling, a little bit of weakness here, and we're below the trend indicator. Now, this could be a sign. It could be where we're going to start chipping to the downside. And what that'll do is it'll drop the 60-minute down as well. That's what we want to watch. If we start losing this too much, watch that 60-minute, and that could weak. If we lose the 60-minute bullishness, we're going to lose the broad market in this endeavor to push the market up is what we'll do. We'll lose the broader market. Okay, let's look at some charts. And I got to tell you, you guys are going to laugh at me. You are going to laugh. Did you see Intel this morning? Look at that. So I've got my eyes on Intel. I had Intel here a few days ago. I made some money on Intel. I was very happy with that. And I am seriously thinking about buying Intel again. Look at that nice move to the downside. Nice move to the upside. Look what we've got going on here. Are we going to put together a bullish W pattern? Are we going to break out? Because if we break out, that's a bullish sign. That puts the next target up here around that 50% retracement or the 50-period moving average right here. So above, just above 2740 up here is what I would be looking at. So let's keep an eye on. Rickster says, fool me once. Yeah, shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me. Now let's keep an eye on it, okay? I'll be the first one. I'll give it a shot if it smartens up here. GPN. Look at GPN here. GPN is a rounded bottom breakout. I'm going to move this line up a little bit. This is a rounded bottom breakout that's doing very, very well. And by the way, if you're a member in the room, a trial member in the room, and you don't know or don't understand what some of our flagship strategies are, like the rounded bottom breakout, the pinball daily using a little bit of a 60-minute chart as well, blue ice failures, J hooks, the 3/8 trap, bullish or bearish. If you don't understand how to use the T-line or the trend indicator or candlesticks, please shout out, okay? Because I'm not a mind reader. I do not know if you do not understand those. But if you ask, explain that, I will spend all day long doing it, okay? So don't ever be afraid to ask, to explain. And even if we have to do it every day for 9 days, so you get, the full understanding of it, okay? So anyway, this is a rounded bottom breakout. We came right up to the dotted deuce just like it should, and you can see it's struggling just like it should, and it should find a door to pass through. And sometimes they have to pull back a little further before they can find the door. This one's holding up pretty good. Looks like it has found that door to pass through. Now the next target up is going to be the 200-period moving average up here. There is one thing I want to point out. Right there is the 500-period moving average. So there is a possibility that we see the candles dancing around that line right there. Little bulls and bears trying to do the waltz around there and until they can find a winner out there. But GPN looks very good. I still like, here we've reached the 112 target pretty much. 116, 123, 127 up here for GPN. VRT, looking at VRT, it's moving up. I would like it better if it would actually break out of that 50-period moving average. You can clearly see that if we draw a line right here, we're right at that downtrend line now. So break out really good, retest, and then let's look for that entry. As far as targets goes, just start right in here, really simple. I'm going to say the first target is going to be somewhere around that 92.30 mark. We can come up here. There's going to be a target around 95.17. We'll leave that one right there. Netflix. Look at Netflix. That's still rocking here. In fact, Netflix, let me look at this is a monthly chart, quarterly chart, some one of those, long-term chart. And what I'm looking for, are we near an all-time high? I think we are. So here we've got this run up. I'm going to get rid of those lines. There we go. There we go. Here we've got this run up, and we're setting up this J-hook continuation pattern right here. So once we start to break out, what happens when we break out is, let me change this tool here to, there we go. When we start to break out, what that means is the buyers are breaking it out because they think the stock is worth a higher price. So let's watch for that breakout. Anybody that's in it, I think, is 2 thumbs up. I think it's a very nice chart to be in right now. But on that breakout, it's even going to be nicer. So watch for that. Watch for that higher price up there. Yeah, watch for that higher price up there. Let's see here. Let's talk about PZZA. PZZA is back in the game here. And let's put a line right here. Check that one. Check that one. There we go. So targets on PZZA, 49, 80, 51, 90, 53. Worry about the rest later. Get the first 3 first. Look at that trend. Beautiful trend. Beautiful trend. This is important. Trade the trend. Find the trend. My trend might not be your trend, and that's okay. Your trend might not be my trend, and that's okay. It's not that I don't, but I typically do not draw lines like that. What I do is I follow moving averages. They are trend lines as well. They just move with the trend. So here we are. And here's the trend indicator moving up like that, right? And then we've got the T line on top of it. It's trending as well. It's a little bit more up and down than the trend indicator is. And then price is what controls them all. And it's a little bit weird. It's sort of up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And in price, we look for those opportunities to buy. Opportunities to buy are on candlestick signals that show buying. So also with the pullback, we call that a PBO, pullback opportunity. So one thing I'm looking for here is this right here. Well, we'll do that one there. I'm looking for that green candle that says the buyers are coming in. That's the candle I want to buy. Or possibly the candle I might want to buy is the candle that breaks out right here, right there. That may be the candle. That's one of the entries I like. We're still in that 3-8 trap area. Target would be up here at 49.80, followed by we'll call it 52, and then 53 up there as well. CHWY. CHWY is still in the game, and I think there's some people here still in CHWY, I believe. So CHWY's looking great. Morningstar signal popped up just inside day. We looked at CHWY on this day here, and I drew this circle, and I said, this is where I would like to buy CHWY, somewhere inside here, and that's where we are. So I'm thinking CHWY has got my name on it somewhere. So I'm going to chew a corner on this thing. Sometime today, I'm likely to chew a corner on it. I like that chart. Working out well. Let's look at Apple. Apple is still going good. This is one that we are in. We hit our target up here at 32.50. Next target, run up to these tops about 237. The chart, the chart will, I doubt it will go straight up unless there's some kind of news. I really do. But it'll do just what it's been doing. I mean, if you look at it, we went up, we went sideways, we went up, we pretty much went sideways. You know, you can call that up if you want, kind of a not a very energetic up. And then we went down. You see how it just kind of walks around. It doesn't get in a hurry. Well, here it got in a little bit of hurry, and it might slow down now. Might take its time, but that's what we're looking for, is that number right up there. We'll watch price to make sure that the trend continues. If we get something like this right here, say a wick and then a body like that, well, we might want to take our profits on it. We also might want to wait till there's follow through. Really, it kind of depends what the market might be doing as well. And for me personally, it also matters how many profits I have in it. If I don't have very many profits, I might not wait for this, or I might wait for the follow through. If I have lots of profits in it, I'm not going to wait for it. It's done its job. It went mining, and it struck gold. So I'll take the money there. Okay. What else do we have? Let's look at CROX, and we'll call it a day. Take a look at CROX here. CROX targets 149.50, 154, maybe even 155, 161, high 161. Look at that beautiful trend in CROX. Now look at this setup. See how we rally up, we pull back. That's the next leg. This is the next leg. And it'll work like this. Let's just assume that CROX goes up, okay? So there's the next leg, then it's going to rest, and then it'll start the next leg. And it's those legs we want to be in. We want to be in this leg right here, okay? So anyway, CROX is looking pretty good. One last peek at the SPY. As long as we hold in this box, I'm pretty good. We get down below the T-line, the trend indicator is going to get tagged. We'll start to question right there. In the meantime, everybody have a wonderful, wonderful morning, okay? We'll meet up here in about half an hour when the market opens up. And I want to thank everybody for being here. We'll see you guys. Thank you for all the posts. I noticed a lot of people are posting your buys and sells in the room, and I absolutely appreciate that. Thank you. You guys take care.